15歳なんです。15歳なの？こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Hey guys! Today I'm going to teach you how to use the explanatory particle の or んだ. If you thought the what? That's okay. That's normal. Actually, a lot of Japanese people would have said 何それおいしいの？何それおいしいの？ This is, by the way, one of the most famous Japanese internet slang. 何それおいしいの？ What's that? Is it yummy? Basically, this internet meme is used when you have no idea what the thing is. Like, you don't even want to accept the concept of the thing. When Japanese people hear 外来語, words borrowed from other languages, Japanese politicians like to use all those difficult 外来語, and a lot of people would go, 何それおいしいの? Obviously, we know that it's not food, but that's the point. Anyway, even in this sentence, おいしいの has this no at the end. And this no is the explanatory no particle. So I hope you already know that the no particle can also be used as the possessive particle. So if I say Misa no Pikachu, then that means Misa's Pikachu. This no particle can be like the apostrophe s, or you can also translate like of, like you can say 本の一部 to mean a part of the book, or the shape of the ears, 耳の形 like エルフの耳の形. So this possessive particle has to be between two nouns, right? ミサのピカチュウ、耳の形 and so on. But the 何それおいしいの meme, this no is used at the end, right? And it works differently from the possessive particle. This no at the end is called the explanatory particle because it's used when you explain your situation or when you want explanation from someone. So this is again often lost in translation, but using this particle can give the nuance of I'm curious, tell me more, or hey, guess what? I have this news. And also because this is used to explain, it's also used when you explain the reasons. So you can also often translate like because. So let's take a look at this conversation. A. 猫本当にかわいいな。猫本当にかわいいな。Oh, cats are really cute. 猫 cat 本当に really かわいい cute. And this not at the end is often used when you talk to yourself. Like when you're saying, oh, I'm hungry, and you're not really saying it to anyone, you're just saying it to yourself. You're just talking to yourself. You can say, ああ、お腹すいたな。お腹すいたな。お腹すいた means hungry. This na basically doesn't mean anything, but it just adds the nuance that you're talking to yourself. So, 猫本当にかわいいな。Oh, cats are so cute. And if I said that, maybe my friend could say, なんで猫飼わないの？なんで猫飼わないの？ So なんで means why. You can say どうして or なんで for why, but なんで is more casual than どうして。なんで why 猫 a cat 飼わないの。飼わない is the negation of the verb 飼う。飼う can mean quite a few things, but like in this 漢字飼う can mean to buy, but 飼う in this sentence means to have a pet, to take care of a pet. Basically, you say ペットを飼う to mean to have a pet. Or if you want to say I have a dog, you can say 犬を飼っている informally and 犬を飼っています formally. But when you want to say I will have a dog, like you're talking about the future, you say 犬を飼う、犬を飼う or 犬を 買います。So you use the dictionary form. And when you want to say, I will not have a dog, then you negate the dictionary form again. 買わない or 買いません. So the friend said, 買わないの? Why will you not get a cat? Why don't you get a cat? Like maybe I always talk about how I like cats, but I never talk about actually getting one. And my friend is like, なんで猫飼わないの? So this no particle is used to prompt the other person to answer why the other person doesn't have a cat or won't get a cat. So this no particle is actually often used with どうして or なんで why a lot. To make this question more formal, instead of the no particle, we use んですか んですか So どうして猫を飼わないんですかどうして猫を飼わないんですか This has exactly the same meaning, but it's just more formal. So the only thing we changed was we changed なんで into どうして because that sounds more formal. And 飼わない part is the same. We cannot use the mass form in front of this no or んですか. Remember, the mass form can generally only be used at the end of the sentence. So 飼わないんですかんですか So if you don't use this んですか and say どうして猫を飼いませんか So you just use this mass form ませんか Why don't you get a cat? It's grammatically correct, but it's not as natural as どうして猫を飼わないんですか Because this 飼わないんですか can really show that the speaker is interested to know why the other person doesn't get a cat. So you sound less like a textbook robot. So the friend says, なんで猫飼わないの? なんで猫飼わないの? And the person who said 猫かわいいな can answer like 猫アレルギーなんだ。猫アレルギーなんだ。I have a cat allergy. I'm allergic to cats. So, 猫アレルギー is how we say cat allergy. 猫アレルギー. And when you want to say I have a cat allergy, I'm allergic to cats, you can usually say 猫アレルギーです。猫アレルギーです。But saying 猫アレルギーです sounds very weird. You want to explain why you don't have a cat, and you want to say that you have an allergy, that's why. You'd say 猫アレルギーなんだ。猫アレルギーなんだ。So this んだ is the same as no in the question. So when you ask a question informally, you use no, no. And when you ask a question formally, you say んですか? Or when it's not a question, you'd use this んだ at the end. んだ or んです formally. You can actually use no when it's not a question, but it tends to sound feminine. So 猫アレルギーなの is grammatically correct, but it can sound feminine. And if you don't care about sounding feminine, go ahead. But even girls or women use んだ at the end instead of the no particle, because no can sometimes sound also a bit childish, not just feminine, but also a little bit childish. Not always, but that is more neutral and I would say more common. But if you want to sound feminine, you can say 猫アレルギーなの。猫アレルギーなの. That's completely fine. If you're writing a novel, for example, you can also use no to show the readers that the character who is speaking is feminine. And also it's なんだ at the end, right? Or なの. So the reason why this na appears is because アレルギー is a noun. So when we want to put this no particle or んだ or んです doesn't matter which one you use. So you say noun, na, no, noun, na, んだ, noun, na, んです when you want to explain your situation. So basically, when you can add the phrase that's why, you can use this no or んだ. So you might be wondering, why can't we just use から, which means because? And you can, but you can also use んだ or んです. So you could, for example, say 猫アレルギーだから飼えない. I can't have a cat because I have a cat allergy. 猫アレルギーだから飼えない. But から means because, and that's quite a strong statement. It's because I'm allergic to cats. This happens in English too. Sometimes you don't use the word because even when someone asks why. For example, someone could ask, why are you late? どうして遅れたの? どうして遅れたの? Or more formally, どうして遅れたんですか? どうして遅れたんですか? 遅れた is how we say was late, to be late. And instead of saying because I got caught in traffic, because I got stuck in a traffic jam, you can say I got stuck in a traffic jam. You know, you don't have to say the word because. It actually sounds more natural not to. In Japanese, I would say 渋滞に巻き込まれたんだ. 渋滞に巻き込まれたんだ. 渋滞 is traffic jam. 巻き込まれる is like to get caught in something. 渋滞に巻き込まれたんだ informally, and 渋滞に巻き込まれたんです. So here 渋滞に巻き込まれたから is grammatically correct but not very natural. It's like there is meant to be a correct answer. 渋滞に巻き込まれたから. It's okay, but it sounds also a bit blunt. Whilst 渋滞に巻き込まれたの、渋滞に巻き込まれたんだ. This んだ is used to explain your situation, right? So this sounds a bit better than because I was caught in traffic. 渋滞に巻き込まれたから. And also, んだ or んです aren't always used as because. Like, you don't always translate as because. If someone asks, what's wrong? You often answer what's wrong using this んだ or んです. So, for example, what's wrong? You can say, どうしたの? どうしたの? Or どうしたんですか? More formally. どうしたんですか? This is a really good phrase to remember, by the way. どうしたの? You could say どうした? But that sounds a bit rough. Sometimes maybe male characters say it in anime, but generally people say どうしたの? Or どうしたんですか? Actually, you might also hear どうしたんだ in anime, but it sounds a lot more rough. どうしたんだ? And it sounds more like you're a commander or something. So try to stick to どうしたの? Or どうしたんですか? So I'm acting a bit strange, like I look like I'm in pain. And you can ask どうしたの? What's wrong? And I could say お腹痛いんだ. お腹痛いんだ. My stomach hurts. I have a stomach ache. So お腹が痛い is how we say my stomach hurts or I have a stomach ache. お腹が痛い. And if someone asks どうしたの? Just saying お腹が痛い sounds unnatural. It just doesn't sound very native like. You want to say お腹が痛いんだ or お腹が痛いの if you want to sound more feminine. Or formally お腹が痛いんです to explain why I'm like this. Or I look really sad and you can say ミサ悲しそう どうしたの ?You look sad, Misa. What's wrong? Misa, 悲しそう。どうしたの ?And I could say, 指輪をなくしたの。お、指輪をなくしたんだ。I lost my ring. 指輪をなくしたの。指輪をなくしたんだ。Or more formally, どうしたんですか指輪をなくしたんです。So you could translate like, because I lost my ring. That's why I'm sad. But when people ask どうしたの and you would say it's because I lost my ring, you don't really say 指輪をなくしたから。指輪をなくしたから。Because I lost my ring. It's okay if you want to make a sentence like, I'm sad because I lost my ring. 指輪をなくしたから悲しい。That's like the sentence made by the speaker. But if someone asks, what's wrong? You don't really answer like, blah blah, から。You often use this んだ or んです。Or you can say why you don't seem well, even when the other person doesn't ask どうしたの? Maybe instead that person can say, 元気なさそうだね。元気なさそうだね。So 元気ない or 元気がない is like not energetic or not well. And 元気がなさそう I already made a lesson on this. So, you seem, you look. 元気なさそうだね。You don't look well, you don't seem very energetic. And I could answer like, 風邪ひいたんだ or 風邪ひいたんです I caught a cold. Or for example, your friend is crying and you want to say, why are you crying? You'd use の or んですか for the question. So, why are you crying? Why? どうして or more informally, なんでAnd to cry, 泣く and crying right now. So you want to make the te form, right? So 泣く becomes 泣いて and to be crying. 泣いている And even if you want to make this sentence formal, we are not going to use the must form because in order to change the formality for this sentence when using ですか or no, you only change the ending. So if it's informal, you put no. If it's formal, you put んですか. Right, so 泣いてる stays the same. Actually, if you want to make it super informal, you can get rid of the i between te and ru and say 泣いてる. That's the only thing I would change for the informal speech. Anyway, the whole sentence first. Informally. なんで泣いてるの? なんで泣いてるの? And if you want to make this formal, maybe change なんで into どうしてどうして泣いているんですかどうして泣いているんですか Why are you crying? Like, tell me why. Like, I want to help. I want to know the reason. So here, if you say どうして泣いてる or どうして泣いていますか It just doesn't sound very warm at all. It just sounds like a textbook speech. Why are you crying? So, it just doesn't sound like you have emotion. So you want to say どうして泣いてるの? どうして泣いているんですか? And your friend could answer like, my girlfriend broke up with me. My girlfriend dumped me. That friend would want to use の んだ or んです at the end. So to be dumped by someone, so someone breaks up with me, we want to use the passive form of the verb 振る So when you dump someone, when you break up with someone, you say someone を振る someone を振る。So the passive form of 振る would be 振られる、振られる。And I've already made a lesson on the passive form. You should know that you want to use the ni particle to indicate who is breaking up, who is dumping. So in this case, my girlfriend broke up with me. So 彼女に振られる is like my girlfriend will break up with me. But we want the past tense because it already happened. So 振られる becomes 振られた、振られた。So 彼女に振られた and you want to say that that's the reason why you're crying. You want to explain your situation. So 彼女に振られたんだ。彼女に振られたんだ。More formally. 彼女に振られたんです。彼女に振られたんです。So again, we don't want to use the must form of the verb 振られた, right? You don't want to say 振られましたんです. That would be wrong. You want to say 振られたんです. So if you don't know how to make the informal past tense, this is going to be tough. So you want to watch my video on that. So the whole conversation. Why are you crying? My girlfriend dumped me. どうして泣いてるの？どうして泣いてるの？彼女に振られたんだ。彼女に振られたんだ。Formally. どうして泣いているんですか？どうして泣いているんですか？彼女に振られたんです。彼女に振られたんです。So all the example sentences have been quite sad ones, right? Or something negative, but it doesn't have to be negative at all. It could be like, why do you look so happy? Oh, it's because something good happened. You can use this んだ to explain why you're happy too. So do you guys remember how to say, you look happy? 嬉しそう、嬉しそう。So you could say, 嬉しそうだね。You look happy. 嬉しそうだね。That's informal. Formally, you say, 嬉しそうですね。嬉しそうですね。And I could, for example, say, a new Pokemon game will be released soon. Well, it's not soon yet, it's this winter, but still. If it's soon, for example, so soon we say, もうすぐ、もうすぐ。A new Pokemon game. 新しいポケモンのゲーム。新しいポケモンのゲーム。And then to be released or to be sold, we use the verb something を発売する。something を発売する。When you release a product, you use this verb 発売する。To make it mean to be sold, we want to use the passive form again. So the passive form of する is, this is irregular, so される、される。So something が発売される is how we say something will be released, something will be sold. So ゲームが発売される is like a game will be released, a game will be sold. Almost like a set phrase. When you talk about a game being sold, you say ゲームが発売される. So the whole sentence, もうすぐ新しいポケモンのゲームが発売される. And I want to say, that's why I'm happy. So to explain that, we want to put んだ、んです at the end. So the whole sentence would be, もうすぐ新しいポケモンのゲームが発売されるんだ. And more formally, you simply change んだ into んです and say, 発売されるんです. Or, I received souvenir from someone I like. So when you want to say someone I like, someone I'm in love with, you can use the word 好き. So you can say 好きな人、好きな人。And when you want to say to receive, what verb will we use? もらう、もらう。And to say I receive something from someone, what particle should we use for from someone? I've also made a lesson on this. You could say から, but more commonly we say に, right? So 好きな人に something をもらう is how we say to receive something from the person I like. So 好きな人に souvenir お土産を and then received past tense もらった好きな人にお土産をもらった You want to say that's why I'm happy 好きな人にお土産をもらったんだ好きな人にお土産をもらったんだお嬉しそうだね You look happy and you want to say I passed the JLPT You can say JLPT or you can say 日本語能力試験日本語能力試験 And then to pass the exam we say 試験に受かる試験に受かる or 試験に合格する試験に合格する And the past tense of 受かる would be 受かった受かった And the past tense of 合格する would be 合格した合格した So I passed the exam we'd say 試験に受かった or 試験に合格した And you want to say that's the reason You want to put んだ or んです at the end, right? So 試験に受かったんだ or 試験に合格したんだ More formally 試験に受かったんです試験に合格したんです And instead of just 試験 exam, you can say the JLPT 日本語能力試験 So 日本語能力試験に合格したんです日本語能力試験に合格したんです So this is to explain why I seem happy, right? But when you want to announce it on, for example, Facebook, Hey guys, I passed the JLPT. You just say 日本語能力試験に合格しましたor 合格した informally. So when you announce it on like Facebook or Twitter or when you report it to someone or you just want to tell that news to your teacher, for example, you can say 日本語能力試験に合格しました But there is a situation where you can say 日本語能力試験に合格したんだ other than just explaining why you are like happy or something. This んだ or んです can also be used when you want to talk about it, like when you want to make a conversation from that topic. So it's kind of like, by the way, this happened and I kind of want you to ask me questions about it. So for example, I'm just talking to my friend and I want to start talking about me passing the JLPT. Like, by the way, I passed the JLPT. I could say, そういえば日本語能力試験合格したんだ Speaking of which, or by the way, I passed the JLPT. そういえば日本語能力試験合格したんだ And my friend could be like, Oh, おめでとう Wow, congratulations! So when you suddenly change the topic or you start talking about something new, it's best to use this んだ when you want to talk more about it. So like, if I said 日本語能力試験合格したんだ I kind of want my friend to ask maybe, how was it? どうだった 難しかった? Was it difficult? And stuff like that. It's kind of like in English you put the word so before saying something. Like if you wanna, for example, talk about a book that you bought yesterday. Like, so I bought this new book yesterday. Also, I could be expecting my friend to be like, oh, what's it like? Or what's it called? So for this kind of conversation, I would use んだ. So I bought a new book yesterday. I could say yesterday. 昨日 new book. 新しい本新しい本 and bought informally. 買った買った So 昨日新しい本を買った I bought a new book yesterday. And I put んだ昨日新しい本を買ったんだ So I bought a new book yesterday. And ask me questions. My friend could be like, どんな本? So because this is very conversational, the sort of thing that you'd say when you expect others to ask questions about it, it's a bit strange to put 昨日本買ったんだ on Facebook or Twitter. When you just want to post what you did, like on Twitter or Facebook, you just use the past tense without んだ。昨日友達と遊んだ。昨日kawaiiカフェに行った。I went to a cute cafe yesterday instead of 昨日kawaiiカフェ行ったんだ。I would say 昨日kawaiiカフェ行ったんだ if I'm actually talking to my friend in person, or it could be on Skype or whatever. I would say this when I want to talk about it. But you'd see んだけど or んですが on Facebook or Twitter a lot. So this is quite different from んだ or んです on their own. So 昨日本を買ったんだ It's like, so I bought a new book yesterday, right? And when you want to say, so I bought a new book and it's so good, for example, for this kind of sentence, instead of using the word and, we would use んだけど or んですが. So けど or が usually mean but or though. So 買いたいけど高すぎる. For example, it would mean I want to buy it but it's too expensive. 買いたいけど高すぎる. So this けど is used to connect two clauses, and unlike でも which can only be used at the beginning of sentence, けど can be used to connect two clauses, right? So if you use でも the one sentence has to end, then you can put でも at the beginning. So 買いたい and then you end the sentence with the full stop or 丸 and then you say でも but however 高すぎる it's too expensive. And this is alright, but it doesn't flow as well as 買いたいけど高すぎる which is just one sentence. 買いたいけど高すぎる. Or instead of けど we can also use がですが or ますが formally and say 買いたいですが高すぎます。買いたいですが高すぎます. And this means exactly the same thing but more formal. So けど and が usually mean but or though, but if you say んですけど or んですが it's used to set up what you're going to say next. So you want to say that the book is so interesting, but you want to say that I bought this new book first. Like, I bought this new book is just a setup, and what I really want you guys to know is that it's so good. So I would say 昨日新しい本買ったんだけどマジで面白い。昨日新しい本買ったんだけどマジで面白い。So 昨日新しい本買ったんだ part we're already familiar with 昨日新しい本買ったんだ。But we put けど and then マジで面白い。マジで is like seriously, really, very, and 面白い interesting. It doesn't have to be about buying a book. If you played a little bit of a new game and you want to say it's so good, it's like you want to say, so I started playing this game a little bit and it's so good. You'd use this んだけど or んですが. So you could, for example, say 新しいゲームをやり始めたんだけど本当に楽しい。新しいゲームをやり始めたんだけど本当に楽しい。So 新しいゲームをやる is often used as to play game, and やり始める means to start. And when you want to say to start doing something, you use the must form stem of the verb. So やる becomes やります。So やり plus 始める to start doing, to start playing. So やり始めたんだけど本当に楽しい。It's really fun. So if you're a beginner, you probably would make a sentence like 昨日新しい本を買った。すごく面白い。Which is grammatically correct, but not very natural. To sound more native, you'd say 昨日新しい本を買ったんだけどすごく面白い。So you don't have a guess that that's what we would use to say and, right? Because and in Japanese, a lot of people tend to use the particle to, but this to particle can only use to connect two nouns anyway, so you can't use it between two sentences or clauses. So you can't say 新しい本を買ったと blah blah blah. 新しい本を買ったと本当に面白い。This would be even grammatically wrong. Or you might use the word そして which means and yeah, そして can mean and you can use it at the beginning of a sentence, but it's not natural at all. Or you might use the te form of the verb 買って because I did teach you that when you want to connect two verbs, you'd use the te form of the verb. Like 本を買って読みました。This is perfect. Like I bought it and then I read it. Just like I translate, this te particle usually means and then. So it has to be something that you do after doing something. But this is a bit different, right? I bought a new book and I want to talk about this. It's so fun. It's so good. So the first part is just a setup. Basically, you can remember that when you want to make a sentence like so I did this and blah blah blah, or so I did this but blah blah blah, you can usually use this んだけど. So for example, カメラを持ってきたんだけど SD カードを忘れちゃった。カメラを持ってきたんだけど I brought my camera, but SD カードを忘れちゃった。Oops, I forgot my SD card. I actually made a lesson on how to ask where, like no more どこ, like that's what it says in the title. And I actually explained this exact んだけど or んですが, and I said that we often use this んですが to ask for directions. Like instead of blah 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 どこですか, we often say where you want to go に行きたいんですが. So we say like I would like to go to this place, and you're explaining your situation, you're setting up. So you want to watch that video too. And we also use this んですが or んだけど when you want to invite someone. For example, you have 2 tickets and you want to say, so I have 2 tickets and do you want to come with me? You can say チケットが2枚あるんだけど一緒に行かない? チケットが2枚あるんだけど、一緒に行かない？チケットが2枚。2枚 is how we count two like papers or tickets. And ある I have んだけど so that's like the setup. And then the main thing what I want to ask is 一緒に行かない？ Do you want to come with me? Do you want to go together? Literally. So this is like the phrase you want to use when you have 2 tickets and you want to invite someone. Or you don't even have to have 2 tickets. You can, for example, say 来週ディズニーランドに行くんだけど一緒に行かない？来週ディズニーランドに行くんだけど So I'm going to Disneyland next week. 一緒に行かない？ Do you wanna come with me? More formally you can say 来週ディズニーランドに行くんですが一緒に行きませんか？ Alright, another usage of んだ、んです。When you see something and you make your own conclusion, you use んだ. So basically when you can translate like, oh, so I see he's blah blah blah. Like for example, I see he's lost. Like the boy is on his own, maybe crying. You can make an assumption that he's lost. So you can say 迷っちゃったんだ。迷っちゃったんだ。迷う is to be lost, to get lost. And 迷っちゃった。Again, I made a list on this ちゃった。So please check that out. 迷っちゃったんだ。Oh, he's lost then. Or someone has puffy eyes and you can kind of guess that that person was crying. You can say, 泣いてたんだ。泣いてたんだ。So 泣いている is to be crying, but if you change the last ている into ていた, or more informally just てた, this was doing something. So 泣いていた, or more informally 泣いてた was crying. So you could say さくらちゃんは目が腫れてる。泣いてたんだ。Oh, Sakura has puffy eyes. I'm assuming she was crying. さくらちゃんは目が腫れてる。泣いてたんだ。So it's like you're talking to yourself and you're making an assumption. Or if you come to this room, you will see that I still have the poster of Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, and you can make a guess and be like, ミサは金木が好きなんだ。ミサは金木が好きなんだ。So 好き is an adjective, and when you want to use んだ or no with adjectives, you want to keep the not there. So 好きなんだ。好きなの。静かなんだ。Oh, so it's quiet. Or if you meet me in person, I usually have like pink everything. Pink bag, pink shoes, pink jumper, pink coat. I don't tend to cover myself in pink, but like I have so many pink things. And you can guess that I like pink. So you can say, ミサはピンクが好きなんだ to yourself. Oh, so I see. Misa likes pink. Misa はピンクが好きなんだ. And you can also use this んだ when you say, oh, so you did do this. So for example, I was talking about buying earrings for a long time, and you see that I'm wearing new earrings, for example. You can say, ピアス買ったんだ. ピアス買ったんだ. Oh, so you bought earrings. Or if I talked about how I want to go to Hawaii, and then on Facebook you see my pictures, and on Instagram you see that I'm in Hawaii, you can be like, Misa, Hawaii 行ったんだ. Oh, so Misa went to Hawaii. Misa, Hawaii 行ったんだ. Alright, another usage that I want to explain today is using no or n des when you're surprised or when you're doubting. You'd usually say no with question mark. For example, 15歳なの ?15 歳なの Wait, what? You're 15 years old? So 15歳 is how we say 15 years old. And because we treat age 15歳 like a noun, we put な and say なの15歳なの If you want to say this formally, you can say 15歳なんですか 15歳なんですか Well, you are 15? And that is used to show that you're surprised. So you could think it like you're surprised, so you want to know more about it. Like you want the other person to explain like how you are actually 15. For example, you offer a drink to a girl. Like, お酒おごるよ. I will buy you a drink. And the girl could say, あ、お酒飲めません. I can't drink. お酒飲めません. And then she could say, 15歳なんです. 15歳なんです. I'm 15 years old. She's explaining. So she's using 15歳なんです. And you could be like, え、15歳なの? Wait, what? You're 15? え、15歳なの? お酒飲めません。15歳なんです。え、15歳なの? Or you're talking to your girlfriend and your girlfriend drops a bomb. 実は妊娠してるんだ。実は妊娠してるんだ。Or 実は妊娠してるの。I'm actually pregnant. And you can be like, え、妊娠してるの? Wait, what? You're pregnant? 妊娠してるの? And if you see a woman with big belly, you can guess that she is pregnant, right? Then you can use んだ as the previous usage, like, あ、妊娠してるんだ. Oh, I see, she's pregnant. 妊娠してるんだ. Or you've been having a good time with a girl you met at a bar, and then you find out that she actually has a boyfriend. You can say, あ、彼氏いたの? Oh, you had a boyfriend? 彼氏いたの? Or you can jokingly say, 友達いたの? Oh, and didn't know you had a friend. 友達いたの? To your friend. Maybe your friend is like, can I bring another friend? Like, 友達もう一人連れてきてもいい? 友達もう一人連れてきてもいい? And you can be like, あ、友達いたんだ. I'm surprised you had a friend. Or you thought that your friend wasn't going to a party, but she's like, oh, I'm actually going. Oh, I changed my mind. I'm going. You can be like, え、行くの? What, you going? え、行くの? And you can also translate it like, really? Or for example, you're shopping with your friend, and your friend is thinking about buying something really weird, and you want to say, are you really buying that? You can say, それ買うの? それ買うの? Are you really buying that? So remember that adding this no can make it sound like, are you really doing it? Or like, I'm surprised you're doing it. And if you say 買ったの? If you use the past tense, then that means, did you really buy it? Oh my gosh, you bought it? 買ったの? So remember that this no particle can put the nuance of, did you really do that? Or I'm surprised you did that. If you wanna say, did you buy the Pokemon game, Misa? You just wanna say, 新しいポケモンのゲーム買った? Or 新しいポケモンのゲームを買いましたか? If you say 新しいポケモンのゲームを買ったの? It could sound like, did you buy Pokemon game? I'm surprised. Or, oh, I thought you weren't gonna buy it, but you did. So this is the common mistake. A lot of learners tend to say past tense no, like 新しいアニメ見たの? Like I get a question like that a lot, but it doesn't sound very natural because it's like, I thought you weren't gonna watch it, but you did. Or I'm surprised, did you watch it? Rather than just, did you watch it? Just to ask, like, did you watch it? You'd say, 新しいアニメを見た？新しいアニメを見ましたか？ Because if you say 新しいアニメを見たの？ or 新しいアニメを見たんですか？ It's like, oh, I'm surprised you watched it. Or your friend is injured but is claiming that he can walk. And you will say, can you really walk there? You can say, 歩けるの？歩けるの？歩く to walk. 歩ける potential form can walk. 歩けるの? Can you really walk? Or we're obviously late and your friend is like, no, we can still make it. I can say, 間に合うの？間に合うの? Can we really make it in time? 間に合うの? Alright, the video is getting so long and we covered the most common usage of this の、んだ, but I want to make the part 2 covering more about this の or んだ because it can mean a little bit more. So I will make another video on this topic. But if you've learned this so far, you're pretty good to go using this んだ or んです. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope this lesson helped. I hope you're not like the explanatory what? 何それ美味しいの? anymore. And if you could support me on Patreon, you could watch more videos from me and also you do get to do some exercise. So please consider supporting me on Patreon. Alright, thank you so much. じゃあまたね。バイバイ。